look out your window and smile.
The life of country songs, a music-beating soul and a larger-than-life figure, lost his life. Toby Keith, the gravel-voiced icon behind anthems of patriotism and heartache, breathed his last at the age of 62. His booming presence on stage left an indelible mark on millions. But as we mourn the loss of this musical titan, all fans have one question. What was the untold story behind his battle with cancer? Toby Keith's road to country music stardom had humble beginnings rooted in the heartland of Oklahoma. Born in July 8, 1961 in Clinton, Toby grew up in Moore, a suburb of the city. His upbringing was typical of many kids in the area, but Toby had a passion burning within him that would eventually ignite his path to fame. Before Toby became the cowboy hat-wearing, guitar-strumming star we all know, he tried his hand at various jobs to make ends meet. From working alongside his father in the oil fields to forming a band called the Easy Money Band with his friends, Toby was no stranger to hard work and determination. Like many aspiring musicians, Toby faced his fair share of struggles upon arriving in Nashville. He spent days busking on street corners, hoping to catch the attention of someone who could help him realize his dreams. After countless rejections and setbacks, Toby's luck finally changed when a fan who worked as a flight attendant passed his demo tape to producer Harold Shedd. This chance encounter led to Toby signing his first record deal with Mercury Records. In 1993, Toby released his debut self-titled album, which marked the beginning of his ascent in the country music scene. The album produced 4 top 10 country singles, laying the foundation for Toby's future success. However, it was Toby's transition to DreamWorks Records in 1998 that truly catapulted him into the spotlight. Under the new label, Tony honed his distinctive sound and image, solidifying his place as one of country music's biggest stars. With hits like How Do You Like Me Now and I Wanna Talk About Me, Toby cemented his status as a chart-topping sensation. Through hard work, perseverance, and a little bit of luck, Toby Keith went from a small-town kid with big dreams to a household name in country music. But then, quite early on in his career, he faced numerous controversies. So there's this moment in Toby's career that got people talking a lot. It was when he released a song courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, The Angry American.
And salute we'll always recognize when we see your glory fly.
This song was all about patriotism, written after the 9/11 attacks and the death of his dad. Some people really connected with it, feeling proud to be American, but there were others who didn't like it as much. They thought it was too aggressive, especially lines like, "We'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way." That sparked a big debate. Some praised Toby for his love for the country, while others said the song was too harsh and stirred up trouble. All this talk only added to Toby's rep as someone who stirs things up. He wasn't afraid to speak his mind, even if it got some people riled up. Whether you agreed with him or not, you had to admit he wasn't shy about sharing his thoughts. Toby's view on politics were as mixed as his songs. At first, he called himself a conservative Democrat, but over time, he changed his mind and became an independent voter. That surprised a lot of people, since Toby often seemed to lean towards conservative ideas. But being independent showed he didn't want to be stuck in one box. He wanted to think for himself and speak his truth. Toby's family was central to his life. Married to Trisha Lucas Keith for 39 years, Toby shared a deep bond with his wife and their children. Together, they navigated the highs and lows of Toby's career, providing unwavering support and love along the way. With 2 daughters, Shelley Koval and Crystal Sandebray, and a son, Stellan, Toby really loved being a husband and dad. But besides his family, he tried his hand at lots of different businesses outside of music. He opened restaurants, made his own clothes, and even tried acting in movies like Broken Bridges and Beer for My Horses, which were inspired by his songs. But no matter what he did, Toby's music career was still his biggest success. With numerous chart-topping hits and over 40 million albums sold worldwide, Toby's influence on country music was undeniable. His induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2015 solidified his status as a songwriting icon, alongside legends like Willie Dixon and Jerry Garcia. However, it was then that he was given terrible news, that he had cancer. In 2022, Toby Keith, the renowned country music icon, disclosed a somber truth to the world. He had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. When Toby shared the news about his cancer diagnosis, everyone was shocked, but he didn't hide away. Instead, he faced it with courage and a positive attitude, showing how strong he was even in tough times. Following his diagnosis in fall 2021, Toby took on a challenging treatment, undergoing chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and surgery. These treatments, while grueling, were essential steps in Toby's fight against cancer. In a candid interview with The Oklahoman, Toby reflected on his ongoing treatment, sharing insights into his progress and mindset. "I'm feeling pretty good," Toby remarked, providing an update on his health. "I'm about another 8 weeks from my last scan, so I expect the next time I look for that tumor to be even less. and I've only got one that's shown up. Even though cancer treatment can be uncertain, Toby stayed positive. He talked about how he was getting better and how determined he was to feel strong again. He looked ahead with the hope for the future. Throughout his battle with cancer, Toby pursued a multifaceted approach to treatment, incorporating immunotherapy and nutritional support into his regimen. Despite the additional treatments he was undergoing, Toby explained, "They put oxygen in your blood. They give you high doses of vitamin C and good vitamins and nutrients to bring you up to where you feel better." In confronting cancer, Toby's faith played a significant role, providing solace and strength during his darkest moments. Now, they're trying to fight where the cancer backs up and says, "Oh, you're fighting that tumor? We're gonna remorph and turn into this kind of cancer," Toby remarked, illustrating the complexities of his battle. So while they, the cancer cells, are in the bullpen regrouping, we're trying to kill him with something different. Despite the challenges posed by cancer, Toby remained engaged in his passions and pursuits. From supporting his beloved University of Oklahoma sports teams to venturing into business endeavors like acquiring the Lucky Strike fishing brand, Toby's resilience and determination were evident in every aspect of his life. Through it all, Toby's commitment to helping others remained unwavering. Toby had been helping kids with cancer in Oklahoma for a long time. He built places like OK Kids Choral to show his kindness and care. When he looked back on his career and how music has changed, he said, "I've always stayed true to myself. I'm not going to start writing different kinds of songs now." As Toby's health improved, he looked forward to returning to the stage, eager to share his music and spirit with audiences once again. "All I gotta do is see if I can get through 2 or 3 nights of work and get a little break from this chemo, and we'll go back to work," Toby affirmed. "I'm ready." At 62 years old, he left behind a legacy that transcends his music, touching the lives of millions. Survived by his devoted wife of 20 years, Trisha Covell, and their 3 children, Shelley, Crystal, and Stellan, Toby's impact on the world was profound and enduring. As news of his death spread, tributes poured in from fans, friends, and fellow musicians, all mourning the loss of a true legend. Details about his funeral were shared via an Instagram post on his account, indicating that the service would be a private affair, attended only by Toby's family, band, and crew. Scheduled for mid-February, the funeral served as a moment for those closest to Toby to come together in remembrance and celebration of his life. Toby's family made a heartfelt request for donations to be directed to his foundation, the OK Kids Choral. This organization, dedicated to providing a cost-free homes for family with children battling cancer, was a cause close to Toby's heart. His family's request exemplified Toby's enduring commitment to helping others, even in his passing. While the private funeral allowed those closest to Toby to grieve in their own way, plans for a memorial service to honor him were also announced. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the tragic death of Toby Keith, and while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to our channel because we have so much more to share with you.